Hello, everybody from Orlando. We are in the midst of the hurricane right now. It's just starting to touch us. It has not gotten horrible yet. There's been some big bursts of wind and stuff, but I don't know. We're going to see how this goes. Here we are hunkered down in our home, and so this isn't going to be the typical episode because we're not at Disney. Disney's actually shut down. Did you know Disney has only shut down 8 times since they opened in 1971? Disney World. 8 times. And now this is one of them. And they've been closed for 2 days, so all day Wednesday and all day Thursday. And now they're already starting to give signals that they may not even open up on Friday. So this hurricane is rough. It hasn't gotten to us yet, so I'm grateful for that. I want it to go by, though. Normally the hurricanes,
so slow.
It's going like 7 or 8 miles an hour.
It's down to 8 miles an hour.
You can walk faster than that. That's how slow it's going.
I'm like, I just want it to like.
Normally, when the hurricanes come through, they're there for a few hours and they're gone. Literally, that's normally what happens. A few hours, they're gone, and then we go about our day.
Yeah, I don't.
This
even worry
hurricane
about it.
is just
So
it's hanging out. It's wanting to be friends, I think, and I'm not a fan.
And it's getting here around 2 a.m. It says it's going to be hanging around till I think it gets to St. Augustine around 2 p.m. tomorrow. So. It's just going to be here for several hours, and they're expecting like 27 inches of rain. I hope we don't flood.
So I've got friends in Naples, and it's flooded there. We've also got friends. Where does she live?
Port Charlotte.
In Port Charlotte, where I feel like it landfalled right on top of her.
They were getting beat up there.
She said their roof was coming away. Their big fence thing that goes over your pool. What's that thing called? That like
cage thing.
Cage.
Yeah.
Fence screened in pool is trashed.
I've seen lots of that on TV watching the news.
So we live in the middle of Orlando, so Central Florida. So usually it's not too bad by the time it gets to here. But the problem is that, like for example, Tampa. There's been so much rain lately. You hear us complaining about it on the vlogs all the time. We're like, why is it raining every night now for some weird reason? There's been so much rain that the ground's already saturated.
Yeah.
So even like a normal Florida shower is causing flooding here. So when you now add like a hurricane, it's going to be flooding, and that's the problem. The fast hurricanes are actually better because they do damage and they move on. The slow hurricane's worse because it does damage, but then it just sits there and dumps buckets of water on top of everything and just literally floods.
Yeah.
So we're a little bit concerned.
I can't stop watching the Weather Channel.
I'm mostly concerned about the fact that it's going to really hit us hard in the middle of the night. When it's pitch black, you can't see anything. There's tornado sirens going off. I don't know. I won't know if our place is flooding until I get out of my bed and my feet hit water. So I'm a bit concerned about that. But I'm gonna try and get some shots.
Outside, so I'm like,
I'm a little worried.
It's high.
It's pretty high.
I'm like, cool.
I'm going to try and get some shots of outside and kind of layer them in here and show a little bit of it because it's starting to pick up wind-wise.
Yeah, we're making our dinner now because we're afraid the power is going to go out soon. Orlando has already lost power in some areas, so the wind is really getting strong, so I'm worried about that.
So I'm missing Disney. We keep trying to go when we can't go. We haven't been able to really go anywhere. So it's been dusty. But you know what? We have beautiful weather here almost year-round in Orlando and in Florida, so I guess you got to pay the piper, and this is going to be the piper. I just really hope and cross my fingers that there's no loss of life, there's no serious damage. Things can be replaced, so that's not a big deal, but like I'm really concerned. We'll see. We got family that lives all around here. Our kids live around here, so I'm hoping everything, crossing our fingers that they're okay. But I figure if we lose power, we can just maybe go to one of their places, and then I'm hoping that like not all of us don't have power or not all of our places are damaged, so we at least have somebody's to go to But we're really not allowed out right now. We're
Yeah.
supposed to be hunkered down. You're not allowed out really outside. You're not supposed to be driving around. They're on the lookout for people that are out. You're not supposed to be doing it unless you absolutely have to.
So great.
I don't know. We'll keep you posted. It's coming. But I mean, it's on us. The hurricane is here. It's just the fringe of it right now. So we'll see. I mean, right now I'm just kind of looking at it. It just looks like kind of a bad rainstorm. But we're not in the thick of it just yet. You can see the trees over there are really moving, though. I mean, they're definitely moving and swaying. It's starting to get kind of heavy out, but not horrible yet. I just came out for a quick peek. We are in it now, people. It's here, and it is scary. I'm over on this side of our building. And it's much tamer over here because everything's sheltered by the building. But we're losing power. Power keeps going on and off. The wind is really rough. And the water in our pond is all the way to the top. I'm afraid it's going to start coming in. So we don't even have any sandbags or anything. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but it's starting to get rough. And it's not even 100% here yet. All right, well, we're back, folks.
I'm not smiling.
It's a few more hours in. It's nighttime now. Normally, we'd probably be going to bed soon, but I don't know if we're going to be going to bed tonight, if I'm being honest.
No.
She's really getting worried about the water coming up the pond.
The pond is flooding.
It's getting pretty close.
He kept saying all day, it's not going to flood. I was like, yes.
I mean, hey, it hasn't flooded yet. It hasn't flooded yet.
It's getting to the top of the grass.
It's getting up there. I'm not going to lie.
A couple steps away from our door.
So we've been seeing some footage of Disney. Disney's put a curfew in place now. At 9 p.m., they shut the hotels down even and said they want everybody in their rooms. I literally see a car driving right now. Like, what are you even doing?
Maybe they had to work and they're coming home.
What did they have to do to work that was that important?
Work at Disney.
Hospital maybe or something?
Work at Disney.
I think the people who are working at Disney are staying at Disney tonight.
Maybe.
I don't think anybody's working and then going home in the middle of this. I don't know who that joker was that just drove by. I'm going to assume they were some sort of first responder or something. They just had to be out because...
You just called him a joker.
Well, I mean, you were outside. You're not a joker if you have to be out, but...
So, we just got done moving almost everything that we could.
Yeah.
Up off the floor.
Off the floor, by 2 feet maybe. So,
yeah.
Technically, we have a 2-foot barrier before we start losing stuff.
And we plan on moving the couch and putting it on top of the island or something.
I don't know about it.
We are. I'm not. Yeah, we are.
The couch?
Yeah, it comes in 2 pieces, so I figure we'll put 1 piece on top of the island and 1 piece on top of the bed. Our bed's gonna get ruined, but...
Where are we gonna sit?
I don't know.
If it's on the bed...
On those stools right there.
You think I'm gonna sit on that stool the whole night?
You better go get the soccer chairs from the car.
That ain't happening.
I hate this.
I mean, if the water gets up high enough that it covers up our couch, it's lost. The whole place is lost. We might as well just start over. Everything's gonna be gone at that point.
What is that noise? And I keep hearing noises.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's 100-mile-an-hour winds outside. It's probably gonna make a little ruckus.
All I know is if I have to go through this, I better freaking see an alligator walk by my door.
No, I'm comfortable. Why do you always want to see an alligator?
Because I like them.
We just saw that there was a shark swimming down the street.
In Fort Myers.
In Fort Myers.
Wow, Fort Myers is really sad. And lots of different places. Port Charlotte.
What were we watching earlier? Where it was in Naples? It was somewhere, and there was alligators swimming in the roads.
And it was, I forget. It wasn't
Where was
Naples.
that?
I forget.
It was somewhere. That is like, if has anybody seen the movie The Crawl? That's what's happening right now. The Crawl.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen that movie, go see that movie because it's literally like, I think it's in Florida, right? Doesn't it take place in Florida or
Yeah,
somewhere?
doesn't it take
And there's a
place in Port
hurricane,
Prince?
and then there's like alligators, and then the alligators are like getting up in the street and in their house, and it's a disaster, that movie. But it's actually a pretty good movie. I kind of like that movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty sketchy. If you're not a fan of alligators, it's a good movie. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. So it's weird to me. It's weird to me. Like I
I
said,
just heard another noise.
I did too, but I don't know. It is weird to me because Disney, like I said, Disney hasn't shut down only 8 times. I just saw those people have fish on their lawn.
Yeah.
They're playing in their grass and there's catfish on their lawn. So anyway, they've only shut down 8 times in the history of them being open since 1971, and now this is one of the times. So you know it's rough. Universal's down, SeaWorld's down, everything's shut down. Everything. The airport's been shut down Wednesday, Thursday. Supposed to reopen on Friday, but now they're saying it may and it may not. I think everything will be better by Friday. I think it'll be okay. Like I'm looking at it right now.
Sunday it's going to be like freaking beach weather.
And we're not going to be here.
No, we're going to be in Cincinnati.
Yeah, we're going to be in dusty Cincinnati.
But we're going to go to the haunt on Sunday, so I have that to look forward to.
I still would rather be at the beach.
I just so would I, obviously.
Yeah.
I just get anxiety. I just want everybody to be okay. I want us to be okay.
You're definitely getting some anxiety right now. I'm having to calm her down. We have hurricane snacks.
Da da da.
Check out my hurricane snacks. Mine beats.
And this isn't all. We have more.
Oh yeah, but my hurricane snack beats all hurricane snacks.
Does it?
My popcorn, my studio popcorn from Universal that I bought the other day and I haven't even opened it yet. Now, tonight is the night. You don't want me to cover up your face with Frankenstein's monster?
And how do you know it beats all the other snacks? You've never even tried it.
I don't know, because look at it. It looks cool.
The guy said it turned your mouth green.
Yeah, so I got that going for me.
I knew you were going to say that. I almost said it for you.
So I'm gonna rip into this. I'm sure it's cracklingly loud right now, but I want to rip into it. I want to see if it's any good. I've been waiting. I've been dying to try this for. This is awkward.
You're going to rip it and it's going to rip all the way down the side of the bag.
Well, it's definitely going to do that. Well, apparently you have to be Strong Man, Iron Man, Wonder Woman to open this bag. Okay, so I've been wanting to try this popcorn since I saw it, like a month ago at least, when Halloween Horror Nights started. I can't tell if it's just going to be like caramel popcorn or if it's going to be some sort of apple flavor. Having now eaten it, I still can't tell.
It doesn't taste like anything.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes like sugar. I kind of like it. It kind of just tastes like... It doesn't even taste like caramel. I don't think so. Not yet. It doesn't really taste like caramel popcorn. It just tastes like sugar popcorn.
Yeah.
Which I like. It kind of reminds me of the orange popcorn from Epcot. No, it doesn't. It doesn't taste anything like that. Never mind. That was really good. I like it though. It's good.
I'll stick with my king size whatchamacallit and Airheads. And I also have Sour Patch Kids, Doritos.
We're gonna be here all night if you list everything off.
Zero Bar, Hershey Bar with almonds. You got it all.
Doritos.
I said that.
Oh, you did? You're probably wondering why are there Doritos in a Ziploc bag? It's because in Florida,
It's because we live in Florida.
everything has to sit in Ziploc bags, or the moisture gets to it.
When we first moved here,
And
we were like,
it's
why
all
is everything stale? And we realized it's the moisture.
It's stale 10
there.
seconds after you open it if you don't keep it in a Ziploc bag. So we have everything. This will go in a Ziploc bag as soon as I'm done. I like this though. I like this a lot actually. It's starting to grow on me even more. So to me, it just tastes like sugary popcorn. There's no special flavor to it. And it's colored green for Halloween, so it's cute. I love it. So anyhow, yeah, I don't know.
We'll be here if you need us.
We'll
Hopefully staying dry and hopefully having power. Our power went off for like a minute and I was like sick.
Our power has gone off. I was like,
and
well, there it is.
Just flicker, it went off.
I thought it was down for the night.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it came back on. I was like,
came back up. I'm surprised it came back up.
But then that's sparked my anxiety to be like, oh no, it's happening.
I mean, I'm looking at it right now, and the hurricane is... It's like the dead center of Florida right now. It's almost... It's like slightly south of us.
It's below
All that
Kissimmee.
red stuff, though, is to the right. Is the red bad? I feel like the red stuff's over towards, like, West Palm Beach. That doesn't look like it's going to come to us, though. I think we're only going to get the green and the yellow.
We shall see.
So anyhow, we may keep you posted again sometime in the middle of the night, because I have a feeling we're going to be up all night, not sleeping much, and then we'll see where we're at in the morning, too. I don't know.
Level.
You talked a big game about all your snacks, but you didn't even rip into them while we were talking.
I don't think anybody wants to hear or see me eat.
Has anybody ever had a whatchamacallit? That's her. This is her favorite candy bar.
It really is.
She loves a whatchamacallit.
And I love Airheads.
She likes Airheads too.
Except for the watermelon.
I'll get the watermelon one.
Yeah.
See, I always have a secret agenda when I buy this pack for her because there's always one watermelon in there.
And if the white one decides to taste like watermelon, he'll get that one too.
And that will be mine because I love watermelon. So it's really a snack for me more than her. Well, the hurricane is mostly past now. So it's mostly just a little bit of rain left here. It's like light rain right now, but the wind's pretty strong still. But I will tell you, this is the first time I've stepped foot outside in, I don't know, over 24 hours, I'd say. Yeah, I think over 24 hours at this point. It's been since I stepped foot out of the house. But it's, let me get a little look at the damage. I mean, it's not too bad here. It's nothing like it is in some of the other parts of Florida. Thank God for us, but I really hope that the people in the other areas all along the coast, like south of Tampa. Tampa didn't really get hit as bad as they thought it was going to get hit. So that's good. Really hoping that they're okay. So let's get my first look at this water out here. Wow. Holy cow, the water. The water came all the way up to almost to our door. I thought we were going to get flooded. We got everything up off the ground, but we didn't. It held off, and then I woke up this morning and the water's gone down by, I'd say, like 5 or 6 feet. I mean, a lot. It's gone down a lot, but man, check this out. You can see all this area here. Look at this. This is all flooded down here. Normally, this is all dry land right here. I mean, it's complete water all the way up to this retaining wall that we're at. Can't see very good over here. Let me go over here. Look at all this water. I mean, the water is up here. And there's gators over here. I wonder if I'll see one. I'd be surprised if there's a gator hanging out right around here somewhere. But yeah, I mean, you can see the water almost completely up to that wall right there. Last night it was all the way up to the very, very top, and I thought it was going to come over. It almost came over, and then we were really going to be in trouble. Man, the wind's blowing me. The wind's blowing me. Oh. Oh, man, the wind's tough right there. Woo! Hold on. Oh, it's getting tough. Nothing like it was last night, though. Oh, man, the wind's really getting me. Whew. I had to step away there for a minute. Man, the wind was brutal right there. But nothing like last night. I mean, last night the wind was just unbelievable. I never felt wind like that before in my life. I don't want to be swimming in that water, I can tell you that's for sure. I don't want to be walking through there. You don't know what's in there. Alligators and snakes and I thought I saw a gator right there, but it's just a big mound of dirt. But I really thought I saw a gator. There's a bunch of stuff in the water too. I'm seeing all kind of stuff, trying to get a glimpse of it, but I can't really see that well because there's a bunch of trees right there. And the wind, The wind's tough right here. Our gator protection barrier is down. I mean, they can still climb over fences, but it's a little bit of a deterrent. I mean, look at this. The fence is literally ripped right out. Cinder blocks. Sheesh. It's crazy. It got destroyed. Oh man, I just stepped over here in this grass and my whole foot sank down in the grass and got soaked. Trying to see what that is over there, but I can't see it. I think there's just a bunch of debris everywhere. Whew. I mean, that water is so high, I can't believe it didn't come up. I thought for sure we were going to get flooded. So that there's usually just sort of a little like river over there, like, and it's just like kind of like a creek. And now look at that. It's completely filled up. It's flooded over here into this area. Man, but luckily it didn't come up. So we didn't get, I mean, it's nothing like what I've been seeing on TV. So I haven't seen like the roads didn't get flooded or anything like that right around here. So we really lucked out. Well, this is this one's first time out of the house now. So she's caught up with me. What do you think? What do you think?
It's freaking cold.
It's very cold.
I'm freezing. Is it winter?
Freezing.
Am I in Ohio?
It feels like it's 30 degrees, but it's probably like 78.
Yeah. It is so cold.
It feels very cold
Like,
out.
what the heck?
What do you think of that behind us, though? Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy, but I'm like looking for alligators.
I know. I told she wasn't gonna come. I said I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna go look and do a little more filming. Do you want to come? She's like, no. I was like, I'm gonna go alligator hunting, and she was like,
I'm in.
okay, I'm in.
I didn't know it was cold though.
So, haven't seen an alligator yet, but we're gonna keep looking. So
I know they're in there.
we made it through. I think the hurricane. There's still pretty windy and wet. We're gonna try and maybe when we're allowed out. We're not really supposed to be out driving around, so we're gonna wait because we want to make sure we don't add to first responders issues that they have to deal with. But when we're allowed to get out, I think we're gonna try and go out and maybe just take a look. I've seen that a couple of things. Jurassic Park at Universal, the whole, like, there's a giant hole ripped in the side of the building. I saw there was Hulk is like underwater at Universal. And then I saw that the boat, like the boat canals, where the boats go for Universal in City Walk, like the walkways are all underwater. So and that's just the stuff I've seen so far. Nothing's come out of Disney just yet. I guarantee you Disney's underwater, but they're pretty good about keeping it a secret. I'm curious if we're going to find out more. I wanted to try and take a trip over to Disney Springs, but it's closed again, unfortunately, and we're not supposed to be out. So
I saw there's a phased reopening for Disney tomorrow. I think they're starting with Magic Kingdom, which we happen to already have a
do we?
Reservation for there. And it didn't give any details. It just said more details later. I'm like, my teeth are shattering.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
It's cold.
You said shattering.
It's shattering. It's because
that would be rough if they shattered.
So we'll see.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try to go to Magic Kingdom tomorrow. I don't know. It'll probably be all cleaned up by then, but anyhow.
Yeah.
So thanks all for tuning in and wishing us all the well wishes.
I'm getting blown away in the hurricane.
So continue to think about all the people that were in the real bad path of the damage, and sending money or your time. I know Governor DeSantis has said send money or time, like help. Don't send things. He said we don't need like blankets and water and stuff. He said it's better if you just send water. I mean, it's better if you just send money or volunteer your time.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in doing that, be sure. Otherwise, it was rough hurricane. So we will keep you posted as best we can on how this affects the theme parks in the area down here. But we are safe. Everyone we know is safe as well so far. Even the people who are in really bad spots, they were safe. I think their houses are gone though, but at least they're safe and healthy. So all of our kids are good. Some of them don't have power or Wi-Fi, but they're all safe here in Orlando as well. So again, thanks for thinking of us. We will see you again probably tomorrow. Until then, the Noble Way.
It's the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.